I'm Professor Bronwyn Parry. I'm the Dean of the College of Arts and Social Sciences here at the ANU, and it's my pleasure to talk you through the Bachelor of Arts today. I'd like to begin by acknowledging and celebrating the first Australians on whose traditional land we meet today. For those of you who have come from further afield, it's important to know that we stand on Ngunnawal and Ngambri country, on land that was never ceded and which remains the territory of our first Australians. I pay my respects to all of those Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are here today, to their elders, past and present, and to their future leaders. So today, I'm going to take you through what is one of the most popular and important degrees at the ANU, the Bachelor of Arts degree. And as I look out on this, very large crowd of people, I see before me a really bright and engaged group of young and middle-aged people, so not all of our students are that young. And I love young people. I absolutely have faith in young people. I believe you're the future, and I know that coming here is going to set you up in an incredible pathway to do something really transformational with your lives. So all of you are kind of standing at a sort of key inflection point, I would say. You've already made an impressive personal journey through diverse childhoods, what I think of as the zoo of early high school. Congratulations on surviving that, all of you, into a place where you're now able to truly become yourselves and establish your identity and to forge a path forward of your own making and to make, I am sure, meaningful contributions to Australia and to the world. Now, each of your pathways to this point has been radically different, but today you come together as a collective here who share interests in the same kinds of disciplinary fields, the arts, the humanities and the social sciences. And I believe are people who are fundamentally interested in exploring what it means to be human and what it is to construct and live in complex societies. So what I can tell you without a second of hesitation is that if those are the kinds of issues that you want to grapple with, and you should, then there is simply no better place for you to embark on that study than here at the ANU through what I think is this quite remarkable degree. So what makes it remarkable? Well, let me show you. I hope that'll catch up with me. Maybe. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing to note, I think, is where we're located. The big challenges that we as a society now face, from the complexities of AI to the cost of living crisis or the fluidity of gender and sexuality to how we improve educational equity, all of those things and more can only really be resolved through the study of subjects such as politics, history, sociology, digital humanities, and so on. But to come up with prospective solutions is one thing, but to translate those into practice is quite another. And to do that, it will be really important for you to exit this degree with the skills and the networks that you need to have to be amongst decision making at the highest level and to make a real difference. Now, this is where I think ANU has an incredible offer. ANU has incredibly close working relationships with key external stakeholders, federal government departments, industry partners, national institutions, all of which are within walking distance of this delightful campus. Those very strong connections that we have, linked also to our world-leading internship program, will help all of you find that pathway, not just to employment, but to becoming the future change makers of tomorrow. So some of the institutions that surround us here, for example, are things like Parliament House, the National Library, the National Gallery, the War Memorial, the National Museum of Australia, the National Portrait Gallery, the Film and Sound Archives, and many embassies. So you can explore opportunities to work with all of those institutions through our national internship program. So in the world of QS rankings, ANU is ranked incredibly highly in a number of disciplines in the Bachelor of Arts. ANU in fact only offers HASS disciplines which are ranked amongst the best in the world, and you can see these listed on the screen. So all the disciplines that are featured there are ranked number 1 in Australia and within the top 20 in the world, which is really quite a phenomenal performance, I think. There's simply no better place in Australia to study disciplines such as anthropology, history, philosophy, sociology and politics, to name just a few. And that is why we can rightfully and truthfully claim that our academics and their research are genuinely world leading. But what really makes a difference, I think, here is not just what they teach, but how we teach it here. ANU has not gone in for the massification of teaching that you find elsewhere. This is an intimate and a safe campus where you will be taught closely by staff who will come to know and that you will come to know and respect, and who will come to know you also. So our student satisfaction scores are incredibly high, and that's for a reason. I like to think that all of our students in CAS are seen and witnessed as individuals who are equally valued and respected, and that is also what makes our pedagogy world leading. So, where will it take you? Well, by studying a Bachelor of Arts, you'll develop life skills that are highly sought by potential employers. These include things like the ability to undertake high-level research, problem solving, critical analysis skills, the ability to communicate clearly and articulately. Studying a BA means that you'll also develop transdisciplinary skills that are also highly portable. They're applicable to many different career paths and can lead to some surprising career outcomes as well. We have many students that have, for example, segued from music degrees to financial management, from anthropology to, like our own new VC, Genevieve Bell, exciting careers in future tech in Silicon Valley. So the options and potential of this degree are really endless. It's a platform for you from which you can create and author your own future. Employers, we know, particularly recognise and value the skills of BA graduates because they're so agile and reflective. They're able to adapt to and help shape change, think laterally and critically, apply knowledge and research, express themselves effectively. And most notably, I think you will leave here with the ability to transform and translate your learning into socially impactful change that will shape in very positive ways policy, your community and society. So while we have many incredibly specialised degrees, let's think about why the Bachelor of Arts itself might be the best degree for you. As I said, if you have those interests in the social sciences, the humanities, languages, or you want to understand what it is to live in complex societies and the history behind our world, or if you just like having flexibility and personal choice in your study program, this will be ideal for you. If you succeed well and you want to specialise further in a specific discipline, such as criminology or classics or philosophy or Middle Eastern studies, you can even move into an honours year to further your specialism. So as a student studying in the ANU College of Arts and Social Sciences, you will have the opportunity to choose from over 50 different subject areas. And also BA students have the opportunity to craft your degree in a way that's tailor-made to your interests. So we've got over 50 majors and 100 minors spanning the humanities, creative arts, social sciences and languages. Here you can study 27 different languages as majors, minors and electives. We have 13 major choices for regional studies, which really help students build a comprehensive knowledge about the wider world. Our graduates literally go into all sorts of careers, from leading their country as prime ministers to consulting in their areas of expertise to becoming specialised advisors for large international organisations such as, for example, the United Nations Commission for Refugees. So later on in the cinema and in the RSSS building, we will have wonderful academics from multiple disciplines who can tell you more about these opportunities. So here's just a snapshot of the different areas you can major in within the BA, and you can see there that the breadth is genuinely unrivaled. Now, I just want to say something about how you might structure your degree. So these are more of the majors. So choosing a Bachelor of Arts degree gives you that freedom to structure your degree in a number of different ways. There are actually a variety of ways you can do that. You can alter the majors, the minors and the electives, and that gives you the possibility to have the widest experience possible in different disciplines, or alternately, if you prefer it, to specialise in just one or two areas that you're passionate about. So the Bachelor of Arts here is the single largest degree at ANU, and it's the most popular degree. And part of the reason for that is because we allow you to do an incredibly cunning thing here, I think, which is to create what we call a flexible double degree, in which you basically are completing 2 degrees alongside one another at pretty much the same time. So that flagship program allows you to combine those 2 bachelor degrees of your choice, and there are literally hundreds of combinations to choose from, but you can build them according to your wishes. So the degree combinations are available in 3 groups. So arts, social science, and business or science, that's 4 years to complete. Arts, social science and law, 5 years. Arts, social science and engineering and advanced computing, that's also 5 years to complete. And you can see, I think, that we take seriously that commitment here to transdisciplinarity. For those of you who are here on campus, we have professionals in the student office in level 2 of Murray Ray who can talk with you about how you would actually go about constructing that double degree. Okay, so that's the combination of the double degree. So your first bachelor degree and your second, and then you do that over 4 or 5 years, and that's how you complete it. Okay, so we're thrilled also to have international travel back, and ANU students can take advantage of the university's incredible connections overseas. In your second and third years of study, we have fieldwork and short course opportunities, such as the ones that are on the screen, where you can tour great archaeological sites, discover new cultures and history, at the same time that you're earning credit towards your degree. Okay, so I just want to say something about employability. We know that the greatest areas of employment growth in future will likely continue to be in jobs which are very difficult to automate. And these occupations typically require highly developed interpersonal skills. And these are the exact skills that you'll be developing in courses in humanities, society, culture, and social sciences. And you can see on the screen some quotes from key employers around the advantages that they see in students who have a BA degree. So an arts degree is really recognised globally, and we have an incredibly impressive array of alumni all around the world who now sit in some of the most important international leadership positions in the world. So quite simply, if you want to equip yourself with enduring and sought-after skills that help you to shape your own future, then a qualification in humanities, arts and social sciences is, I think, essential. So, just to demonstrate how articulate and engaging our students are, I would now like to invite a current student and student ambassador of ours, Ashley O'Toole, to share her perspective on why she chose to study the Bachelor of Arts at ANU. So please welcome to the microphone, Ashley.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for making it out here. As I've very kindly been introduced, my name's Ashley, and I'm doing a double degree of a Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Law. So in my arts degree, I'm doing an English major and a politics minor. I've come to Canberra from Adelaide, and I've spent my years living both on and off campus, but ANU really does feel like my home, which is why I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about why I chose ANU, and in particular, why I chose to study arts. So when I was in year 11 and 12 and deciding which degree to study, I was really impressed by the versatility and the breadth of the arts degree. I was always a fan of my humanities and social science type subjects, so I knew I wanted to look around in that broad field, but I hadn't really discovered a lifelong passion that I was dead set on pursuing. I liked history, English and politics, and I was interested in exploring fields like international relations and psychology that I never had a chance to study in school. And that's really where the Bachelor of Arts came in. There is no other degree offered at a tertiary level that encompasses so many different fields of study. I have friends doing arts who are studying archaeology, linguistics, music, all under the one degree umbrella. There's also a lot of overlap between disciplines in the social science field, and that means that you can build a foundation of knowledge that will help you in each successive course you do. An intro to philosophy class might help you understand a theorem in political science that will give you the historical context needed to analyze a text for your literature class. So like I said, that was perfect for me because I was interested in so many different fields. For example, I decided to do a politics minor, but tailor my course choices so that it was focused on political history. That way I got some politics, some history, and some philosophy all in the one course stream. University is a chance to discover what you're passionate about, and an arts degree gives you the latitude to explore subjects that you might not otherwise have imagined loving. For example, I never thought I'd really be interested in the classics, but I got a taste of it in a literature class and then decided to do an ancient Greek history course as one of my electives. This breadth also means that you don't have to know exactly what you want to study when you first arrive at uni. If you choose a BA, you can come to uni and pick 4 courses in completely different areas and see what strikes your fancy. University is the place to find yourself, and you shouldn't have to decide your whole future at the age of 17. An arts degree gives you that flexibility to develop skills that are going to be useful no matter what field you decide to enter at the end of your tertiary studies. My experience in all of my art subjects have proven to me just how passionate ANU tutors and lecturers are on passing down those foundational skills that are valued in every workplace. One of the reasons I decided to do arts was to improve my writing and my research skills, and my arts courses have definitely developed those assets. In that same vein, I found that my arts degree is a fantastic complement to my law degree. I'm doing an English major, so a lot of my study involves reading and analyzing texts. And maybe surprisingly, this is a skill that I found can be applied to a lot of my law degree, say, for example, statutory interpretation. I also have no doubt that the communications and research skills that I've learned through my arts courses have contributed to some of my professional success, more specifically a recent legal clerkship and graduate job offers from some of the top law firms in Australia. So on the other hand, I felt that some of the ways that my arts and law degrees complement each other most is in their differences. I really appreciate how my arts courses allow me an avenue of creativity that is sometimes lacking in my law degree. And then, as Bronwyn mentioned, I think one of the massive draw cards for the ANU, for me, was the availability of external opportunities. Our location in Canberra really does place us at the heart of diplomacy, politics, and the artistic and cultural community. In Canberra, you can see your arts degree put into action, whether that's dining at the press club or seeing the latest National Gallery curation. The ANU has partnerships with NGOs, embassies, and parliaments that really give you one-of-a-kind internship opportunities. I myself have had the opportunity to intern at the Centre for European Studies and become a research assistant for one of the associate professors. And that's allowed me to visit embassies and talk to diplomats and some fascinating researchers in the fields of international politics and trade. So just to very quickly wrap up, thank you all for coming to Open Day and taking what will hopefully be the first step on your ANU journey. And please come and chat to me afterwards and ask me any questions. I would love to hear them.